Our topic for today is lowest common multiple, LCM. This is our third video in this series. Let's start by defining the word LCM. The smallest number that is common multiple to two or more numbers is called their lowest common multiple. Example, find the LCM of 3 and 4. So the multiple of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 and the rest of it, while the multiple of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 and the rest of it. So when you look at these two multiples, the ones that are common are 12, 24 and 36, but the smallest among them is 12. So this means that the lowest common multiple of 3 and 4 is 12, because this is the smallest number that 3 can go into without remainder and 4 can also go into without remainder. Another way of obtaining the LCM of two or more numbers is to express each of them as a product of prime factors and find the lowest product of the factors which contain all the prime factors of the numbers. Example, find the LCM of 30 and 45. To do this, we draw a table like this. We put 30 and 45. So we check which prime number can divide 30 or 45. So the first prime number, we are going to start with the first prime number, which is 2, and 2 can divide 35 into 15. So we put 15, and 2 cannot divide 45, so without remainder, so just drop 45 down. So we check which other prime number can divide the 2, because 2 cannot do so we check 3, which is the next prime number. So 3 into 15 is 5, 3 into 45 is 15. So we check again and we found out that 3 can divide, so 3 cannot divide 5, so we put 5 down, and 3 can divide 15 into 5 times. Yes, we put 5 again down. So we check, because we have 5, so 3 cannot divide 5, so we check the next prime number, which is 5. So 5 into 5 is 1, we put 1 down, and 5 into the next 5 is also 1, so we put 1 down. So since we arrive at 1, 1, we obtain what we want to obtain. So the numbers with yellow background that are red are the LCM when you multiply them. So we have 2 times 3 times 3 times 5, which is 90. So the LCM of 30 and 45 is 90. That is the smallest number that 30 can go into without remainder, and 45 can also go into without remainder. Here is another example, and in this example we are expected to find the LCM of 24, 30 and 36. So to do this, we first draw our table as you can see on your screen, and we put the numbers 24, 30 and 36. We check the first prime number, which is 2, whether it can divide. So it can divide 24 12 times, it can divide 30 15 times, and it can divide 36 18 times. So we check whether 2 can divide some of the numbers. So 2 can divide 12 6 times, 2 can not divide 15, so we put 15 down. So 2 can divide 18 9 times. So we check whether 2 can divide either of the numbers. So 2 can divide 6 3 times, 2 cannot divide 15, we put 15 down. 2 cannot divide 9, we put 9 down. So we check, and 2 cannot divide the number you are seeing on your screen. So the next prime number is 3, so 3 can divide 3 1 times, 3 can divide 15 5 times, 3 can divide 9 3 times. So we check whether 3 can divide. So 3 cannot divide 1, we put 1 down. 3 cannot divide 5, we put 5 down. 3 can divide 3 1 times. So we check whether 3 can divide. 3 cannot divide, so we check the next prime number, which is 5. So 5 into 1 cannot divide 1, we put 1 down. 5 can divide 5 1 times. 5 cannot divide 1, we put 1 down. Since we arrive at 1 1 1, so the LCM are the numbers in yellow background, which is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5, which is 360. So the LCM of 24, 30 and 36 is 360. That is the number that 24 can divide, 30 can divide and 36 can divide without remainder. Another example is we use index form to find the LCM. So in this method we express the number as a product of a prime factors, of its prime factors. So the prime factors, the numbers with the highest power, we find their minimum combination. Example, use index form to find the LCM of 54 and 56. 54 can be expressed as a product of prime factors as 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. That is 54 is equals to 2 multiplied by 3 raised to the power of 3. And 56 can be expressed as 2 times 2 times 2 times 7, which is 56 is equals to 2 raised to the power of 3 multiplied by 7. So the prime numbers with the highest power are 2 raised to the power of 3, 3 raised to the power of 3, and 7 raised to the power of 1. So that is the LCM is 2 raised to the power of 3 multiplied by 3 raised to the power of 3 multiplied by 7, which is equals to 1512. So the LCM of this particular two numbers, 54 and 56, is 1512. Thank you for listening. I hope you understand.